What is up, guys? Brendan here from BW Knives. I know I haven't been around lately on making any videos, but today hopefully will go smooth. We won't have any mistakes. The reason I haven't really been around is because I've been making mistakes and trying to make these knives, but I just somehow will mess it up and then I'm not happy with it, so I won't even post the video. And I've failed maybe 5 times now for the videos. I think I try a little too hard, but let's see if that changes and our luck will change as well. So here's the knife we're going to make. This is a template I got off of dcknives.blogspot.ca. Go check out his website. He's got, I think, 5 pages of just templates like this and a ton of others. And we're going to be making this knife with some carbon steel. Super happy with this stuff. It's working great. But yeah, so this blade is not very big, but it should do just fine. It's got a little bit of a recurve. I can't do this on my belt sander, so we're actually going to get out a filing jig and do these by hand. We're not going to have 3 pins and the lanyard hole. I'm going to have 2 pins, one here and one here. I guess we will just put this template onto our steel and then we'll cut it out.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
Alright, so now we're back from profiling this blade out on the bandsaw. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Obviously there's a lot of removal to do. Well, not a ton, but still enough that I'd rather not do it. But I really like the shape, so it should be a really good blade. And the template fits on there quite nicely, so we actually cut it out very close. So now we're gonna go to the vise and clean up all the spots and every edge, and then we'll be ready to put the bevels in. So now we've profiled the blade with the files and the belt sander. It's looking pretty slick. I'm liking it. So now with these smaller spots like here and definitely in our finger choil, I'm going to use a grinding disc on my rotary tool to get those little spots, clean those up, and then we'll mark our holes and drill them. Alright, there we go. So now those are nice and clean. There's still a little scratch in there. That's fine though. This one's clean as well. So now let's mark out our holes. guys, so I've done a little thinking with this knife, so I just cleaned up the flats, and I realized because I don't have any kind of a recurve in here anymore, I can actually do these angles on the belt sander. So we're going to do a pretty aggressive angle, because I don't really want to have like a full flat or anything. I want a nice shallow bevel, and it's going to be more of a Scandi grind where it's going to go right to an edge. So hopefully this will work. Let's find out. Alright guys, so now we're going to heat treat the knife. So as you can see, we got the coal forge running. In the background there, we got my knife laying on the grass with the tongs. I've got a scrap piece of metal. We're going to heat up our oil, which is sitting just behind me. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the knife basically right where that angle iron meets up with the burning coal, so we get a nice confined heat and even heat. So let's warm up the oil.
This is a Chucky Beat production.